Okay, students, good evening. Good evening. Boleh dengar suara teacher? If just say yes. If can say yes. Boleh ya? Okay, nice. Okay, alright. Just allow teacher to double check a little bit. Okay. Okay, alright, students. Kita akan continue dengan kertas model kedua. Okay, we will continue with the second model paper. Ada tak pelajar yang belum dapat lagi kertas model ni? Is there any students who didn't get the model paper? Ada tak? Tak dapat? Okay, one moment teacher will send it now. Okay, kita akan continue dengan kertas model kedua, the second model paper. Yang ini, and teacher is sending it to you now. Tak ada nampak skrin, madam. Tak ada nampak skrin. Monica. Oh, Monica. Check your internet connection, girl. How about now? Okay. No, bukan tak nampak, Monica. I just I just switched on my screen. Okay. Alright, teacher already forwarded the kertas model. Open it now. Buka sekarang, buka and see if you can see, you can view it or not. Is it the pages are clear? PDF is okay or not? Okay, if semua orang dah bersedia, we can continue. Okay, if you are ready, just put ready. Teacher will start. Make sure stationery ada, alat tulis dah ada, your water bottle is there. Any kind of distraction tu letak tepi. Students who are using your phone for the Zoom call, put it aside. Muka surat berapa tu? Teacher starting from the first. Zakira? Muka surat pertama sekali. The first one. Okay, ini kertas model baru. Okay, alright. So before we start, teacher as usual, focus, refer to your buku teks, and kalaulah teacher terlepas pandang any of your questions, tolong jawabkan for your friends. Do it respectfully. And another thing is, don't talk unnecessary things in the class lah. Okay, and don't spam. Okay, shall we start? Semua dah dapat material Ready tak? Just put ready. So teacher know how many of you are here. Okay, nice. Okay, jom kita start. Number 1, which of the following animals has a segmented body and 4 pairs of leg? Segmented body, body bersegmen dan 4 pasang kaki. Body bersegmen dan 4 pasang kaki. You know what is segmented body kan? Ini like this, yang ini. This is what we call it as segmented body. Body bersegmen. Dan 4 pasang kaki. Yang mana satu? A, B, C, D. Body bersegmen, badan bersegmen dan 4 pasang kaki. Okay, belajar yang jawab C, lipan. Lipan macam ni ke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Macam ni ke lipan? No, right? Think about grasshopper. Kalaulah grasshopper macam ni kan? 4 ke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 pasang kaki. Is it like this? Belalang? Ah, 4 pasang kaki. Four. Belalang 3 pasang, eh? Belalang is 3 pasang. That means 6. Ah, correct. So, belalang is 3 pairs. 3 pasang. This one also. 3. Lipan banyak. It has a lot. Okay, lipan banyak. And then, labah-labah got 4 pasang kaki. Labah-labah got 4 pasang kaki. Okay, faham? Okay, jom. Kita continue. Amy, it's downloading. It's downloading. Just give a second. Okay, yang ni. Antara berikut, yang manakah interaksi antara alge hijau and kulat pada kulit kayu? Green algae and also fungi on tree bark. What is the interaction? Apakah interaksi? Yang ini and also the kulat. Apakah jenis interaksi? Ada parasitism, commensalism, persaingan and mutualism. Setiap kali kita buat kertas model, mesti ada soalan ni. So what is the interaction? Ada mutualism, commensalism. Sama? Lagi. Go for it. Okay. What is the, apa maksud parasitism? Apa maksud parasitism? Apa maksud parasitism? Okay. Parasitism, satu adalah parasit. Okay, yang ni akan mendapat manfaat. This will benefit. And satu lagi adalah perumah. Yang ini akan terjejas. Okay, one will benefit and then another one will be harmed. So, seorang je yang dapat manfaat. Okay, only one will get the benefit. Commensalism. What is commensalism? Satu dapat manfaat. Dan satu lagi, dia tak ada apa-apa. Dia neutral. Manfaat pun tak ada. Terjejas pun tak ada. Dia just neutral macam tu je. That is commensalism. Okay. Persaingan, you all know nah, what is competition. And then, last one, mutualism. Mutualism maksudnya, dua-dua dapat manfaat. Okay, mutualism, kedua-dua pun dapat the benefit. Both will get the benefit. Okay, untuk yang ini, alge hijau dengan kulat pada kulit kayu adalah contoh mutualism. D. Okay, contoh mutualism. Kenapa mutualism, teacher? Because this algae hijau kan, dia akan membuat makanan melalui photosynthesis. It will make its own food through photosynthesis. And kulat ni, dia macam dia menyerap air, dia menyerap mineral and so on. So kedua-dua pun dapat manfaat daripada kulit kayu. Okay, both of them will get the benefit from the date tree bark. So that's why mutualism. Faham? Got it, Alright, next. Susunan ekosistem. Yang ni sangat senang. Susunan ekosistem. Which one is it? A, B, C, D? Susunan ekosistem. Okay, ada A, ada C. The answer is A. Okay, kenapa A? Species bermaksud one organism. Satu jenis organisma. Okay, so contohnya satu jenis organisma. Population, meaning that satu jenis organisma tu dalam satu kumpulan. So, sekumpulan organisma yang sama. So, that means inilah populasi. Okay, community bermaksud teacher ada so many different kind of population. Okay, so teacher ada yang ini, ada yang ini, ada yang ini. Ini, this is population. Okay, so the susunan, the order is macam ni lah. Dari species ke population, dari populasi ke community. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's look at nombor 4. Antara berikut yang manakah mempunyai ciri-ciri berikut? Warm-blooded menyusukan anak. The keyword, the clue here, menyusukan anak. So easy. Yang mana tu? Warm-blooded and menyusukan anak. Berdarah panas, menyusukan anak. Betul, kelawar. Okay, kelawar adalah mammal. Ini adalah mamalia. Senang. Okay, number 5. Yang ini ada gambar. Wait. Okay. Aktiviti yang manakah menunjukkan pemeliharaan alam semula jadi? To preserve nature. Which activity shows to preserve nature? Easy as well. Pemeliharaan alam, yes. Okay, yang ni A ya, kita semula. Okay, this one. The calorific value of sugar is 16. What is the calorific value of 50 gram of sugar? Nilai kalori gula adalah 16. So this one is 16. Kalau dalam 50 gram gula, berapa nilainya? How much is it? In 50 gram. Okay, nilai kalori gula is 16. Kalau in 50 gram, berapa yang teacher ada? How much is it? Alright. Senang je. Just take 50. Darab je dengan 16. You will get 800. 800. Okay? Okay, yang ini pula. Okay, Rajah menunjukkan satu ujian makanan. Okay, it's a type of food test. Mendakan merah terbentuk di dalam tabung uji P. So, there are some red precipitate formed in test tube P dekat sini. Over here. Okay, and then mendakan merah butter terbentuk dalam tabung uji Q. So, brick red precipitate formed in Q. So, apakah makanan yang terdapat in P and also Q? So, cuba tengok dekat P. Dekat P, you have makanan dan juga Millens region Millen. So, pelajar kena tahu kita akan gunakan test ini untuk makanan apa? Okay, why will we use this kind of test? Okay, yang dekat sini pula, we have makanan and also Benedict's region. So what is P? What is Q? Apakah P? Apakah Q? What is P? What is Q? Million kita akan gunakan untuk apa? Benedict kita gunakan untuk apa? Million, Benedict. C. Sama? Million untuk apa? Benedict untuk apa? Okay, correct. Million, region million ni kita akan gunakan untuk test protein. Okay, kalau teacher want to check sesuatu makanan ada protein or not, teacher will use million region to test it. Okay, kalau teacher nak test sesuatu makanan ada carbohydrate or not, teacher will use Benedict region. Okay, so P adalah protein dan Q adalah carbohydrate. Okay, so million is for protein, Benedict untuk carbohydrate. Okay, faham? Boleh ya? Come. Okay, this one. Penyakit yang disebarkan melalui air kencing tikus. Spread by rat's urine. Apakah? What is it? Yes. Okay, yang ni senang. Okay, rajah menunjukkan 3 keping kertas turas yang sama basah. Kertas turas P dan R dilipat. So the filter paper of P and R is folded. This is folded, dilipat, and this one not, but ketiga-tiganya basah. Okay, so now, susunan urutan yang betul bermula dengan kertas turas yang paling pantas kering. So what is the sequence starting with the filter paper that dries the fastest? Ini kalau tak faham pun kan boleh buat. Which one is it? Okay, of course, the paling cepat is this one, right? Q kan? So this is nombor 1. Nombor 2, and this is the third one. Okay, jawapannya adalah B. Okay, alright. Nah, this one. Apakah tujuan menabur garam pada blok ais? Menabur garam pada blok ais. Sprinkling salt on ice block. Okay, this got something to do with melting point. Takat lebur, suhu takat lebur, and so on. So, why do we put salt on block ice? Sama? Yes, betul. C. Okay, kalau in case teacher take air and air didih, teacher put salt, teacher letak garam. So, takat didih. What is my takat didih? My boiling point? Air biasa, teacher letak garam, and then teacher didih. What is my takat didih? Lebih daripada 100, Lebih. It should be more than 100. Okay? Takat didih air biasa is 100. Takat didih air biasa is 100. Kalau teacher letak something dalam air, then dia takat didihnya lebih daripada 100. Sama, the same thing goes to takat lebur ais. So, contohnya, teacher ambil ais. Okay, teacher is taking ais kan? Teacher, takat lebur pula. The freezing point. So, ice is normally 0 Celsius. Kalau in case teacher put in the salt, right? Contohnya teacher letak salt kan? Then takat ni akan turun. Dia akan menjadi negatif. Okay? Faham? Okay, let's look at number 11. P changes moist red litmus paper to blue. Kertas litmus merah lembap menjadi biru. Merah menjadi biru. So, acid ke alkali? Kalau merah menjadi biru. Red becomes blue. Acid or alkali? Alkali. So, which one is alkali here? Yang mana satu alkali? A, B, C, D? Correct. D adalah alkali. Okay? Alright. Dekat sini pula. Okay. We have 3 nilai pH kat sini. P, Q dan R. Okay. Antara berikut yang manakah benar tentang P, Q and R? So, teacher will put it here. Okay. Cuba tengok dekat sini. Yang mana satu P, Q dan R? Which one is P? Which one is Q? Which one is R? Yang mana satu P, Q and R? Correct. Dekat sini, P adalah acid. Dia berasid, right? So, need to choose something yang betul-betul berasid. Okay? And then, Q, dia almost ke neutral dan R is alkali. Okay? R is alkali. So, of course, jawapannya D. Okay? Alright. Students, siapa-siapa nak screenshot? Tolong screenshot bahagian ni. Muka surat pertama dulu. Screenshot first. Okay, done screenshot. Okay, then go to muka surat kedua. Screenshot if you guys want it. Okay, wait. I'm sending. Okay, teacher already sent it. Just download, Just download. Teacher already sent it. Okay? So, siapa-siapa yang lag, internet is lagging. Okay, teacher already sent it in the chat. You just download it. Okay, now, nombor 13. Okay, look at nombor 13. Water flows out through the tube when the clip is opened because air keluar daripada tube. Tube dekat sini, this one. Kenapa air can just keluar when teacher lepaskan this tube? What is happening here? What is happening? Tekanan air. Tekanan air atau tekanan udara? Jeng jeng. Tekanan air atau tekanan udara? Water pressure, pelajar yang jawab tekanan air, right? Water pressure tu dia sama macam apa tu? You know water heater kan? Water heater yang selalu kita guna, the shower head yang kita guna untuk mandi tu, kan kita boleh control the water pressure. Slow ke, faster ke, dia air kuat ke, slow and so on, right? That is your water pressure. Tekanan udara is tekanan dekat sini, tekanan dekat sini. Why am I? Tekanan udara is dekat sini. This is your tekanan udara. So, jawapan untuk nombor 13 is tekanan udara, not water pressure. Okay, it's air pressure. Okay, now, nombor 14. Okay, ini adalah kesan haba terhadap jirim, your effect of heat on matter. So, cuba tengok gambar. Okay, sebelum dipanaskan and selepas dipanaskan. Okay, sebelum dipanaskan macam ni and selepas dipanaskan macam ni. So, what is happening? Bola logam itu dipanaskan. Mengapakah bola logam itu tidak dapat melepasi gelam logam? So, when the metal ball is heated, metal ball is heated, why it cannot pass through the ring? Okay, why it cannot pass through the ring? What's happening here? What is happening here? Okay. Jawapannya C ya. So, pelajar yang tak dapat, ini adalah the bola. Lepas teacher panaskan dia, lepas teacher panaskan dia, dia akan jadi besar sikit. Okay? Kenapa dia jadi besar? Because inside the ball, dalam bola tu ada zarah-zarah. Right? You have the particle. So, kalau teacher panaskan dia, nanti particle tu, dia akan bergerak. Okay? Dia akan bergerak. So, dia bergerak menjauhi. So, that means it will move further away from each other. So, that's why dia mengembang. So, that's why jawapan dia adalah C. Okay. Number 15. A glass sometimes breaks when hot water is poured into it. Mengapa? Mengapa gelas kaca pecah apabila air panas dituang ke dalamnya? Why? Why is that? Kenapa gelas kaca dia pecah if teacher pour in air panas? Kenapa? This one is a little bit tricky, ya. Okay, banyak yang jawab D. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, this is my glass. Ini teacher's gelas. Okay, teacher pour in air panas. Okay, ini bahagian luar gelas. This is the outside part of the glass. And ini dekat sini adalah bahagian dalam. So, yang mana akan mengembang? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Which one, yang mana akan mengembang dulu? Which one will expand first? Inside or outside? Dalam ataupun luar? Yang mana akan mengembang? Kenapa dia mengembang dekat dalam? Why inside of the glass expands first? Why inside of the glass expands first? Sebab air kat dalam. Sebab api kena kat bawah. Nothing to do with api, my dear. Air panas. Gelas. Teacher cannot put api. Yes, because got hot water inside, ada air panas dekat dalam. So, bahagian sini, dia akan mengembang dulu. Mengembang dengan cepat. Okay, this one expands first. Okay, bahagian luar. Bagaimana pula dengan bahagian luar? How about the outside part of the glass? Dia mengembang juga ke? Dia mengembang juga ke? Belum lagi. Dia mengembang juga, but slowly. Very slowly. Dengan perlahan. Okay? So, dekat sini, dia mengembang dengan perlahan. Dia mengembang juga. But, perlahan. Very, very slowly. Okay? Very, very slowly. So, disebabkan bahagian dalam dia mengembang dulu, the force akan menyebabkan gelas tu pecah. Okay, the force akan menyebabkan gelas itu pecah. Because bahagian dalam dia mengembang dulu daripada bahagian luar. Understand? Faham? Bahagian dalam dia mengembang dulu daripada bahagian luar. So that's why gelas yang dia perbuat daripada glass, you cannot use to drink hot water. Memang tak boleh. So, this one. Jawapannya A. Understand, huh? Okay. Okay, wait, teacher will send you guys this so that you don't miss it. Yeah. Jom. We go to number 16, huh? I'm moving on to number 16. Okay, antara graf yang berikut, yang manakah betul menunjukkan takat didih air suling yang telah ditambahkan garam? Distill water after salt is being added. Baru je teacher give you the notes. Okay, baru je teacher give you the notes. Distill water that has been added with salt. So which graph is it? Which graph is it? Remember, the water is being added with salt. Ada garam. So, takat dia, suhu dia kena tinggi daripada 100. It must be more than 100. So, tengok graf betul-betul. Yang mana satu more than 100? Lebih daripada 100. Yes. B. Okay, just now teacher saw one question. Teacher, kalau pakai tempered glass, dia pecah tak? No, dia tempered glass ni, dia memang diperbuat so that it can tahan haba compared to kaca biasa. Okay? So, in the tempered glass, the way it was produced, it is to menahan haba. But it still can pecah kalau suhu tu sangat-sangat ekstrim lah. Okay? Okay, now, nombor 17. Mengapakah lebih mudah menuang air panas jika terdapat satu lubang pada penutup teko? Why is it penutup dekat sini, dia mesti akan ada satu lubang yang sangat kecil. Why is that so? Okay, why we need to have a small hole on the cover of the kettle. So look at A, B, C dengan D. Why is that so? Yes, yes, yes. Tempered glass still can pecah. Okay, it still has its limits. Because tempered glass, normally it can handle a huge amount of heat. And of course, it can handle some surface impact. Okay, surface impact. But then, if it was hit on the weakest point, because tempered glass also has its own weakest point, right? So if the impact is on the weakest point, then yes, it will break. So tempered glass weakest point, student yang pakai handphone, kalau ada tempered glass, bahagian mana yang akan pecah dulu? Students who's using phone, if you are applying tempered glass for your phone, right? Which part will break first? Yes. So that is the weakest point for tempered glass. Bahagian tepi adalah bahagian yang sangat lemah for tempered glass. So that's why that part will break first. Okay, coming back to the question. Kenapa kena ada lubang yang sangat kecil pada teko on the penutup teko? Wait, what was your answers? C or D? Are you sure? Nothing to do with C or D though. Udara dari luar, udara dari dalam teko keluar melalui lubang menjadikan tekanan. No, 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 no. Okay. Ada lubang dekat penutup because udara dari luar tu dia kena masuk ke dalam sini. The air from outside, it needs to enter here. Dia kena masuk ke dalam sini. Okay, dia kena masuk ke dalam sini so that tekanan dia boleh, ada tekanan and air boleh keluar. Okay, so udara dari luar dia akan masuk, tekanan menjadi sama and then the water can come out. Understand? So yang ini adalah A. The answer is A. Air from outside enters through the hole, making the pressure inside and outside the same. The pressure must be same. Okay, tekanan mesti kena sama, then only air will keluar from the teko. Okay? Understand ah? Boleh ah? Okay, nombor 18. Cuba tengok nombor 18. Moment daya. Moment daya, hitung moment daya jika 80 Newton daya dikenakan atas panah. How to calculate moment daya, moment of force? How to calculate moment daya, moment of force? Cuba calculate. Form 2, form 2, form 2, form 2. Moment, force, daya, darab from jarak. Ni. Calculate now. Moment, daya, darab with your force. Sorry, daya darab with your jarak. Banyaknya jawapan D. Students, 30 cm ni, 30 cm kena tukar pada meter dulu. Okay, kena tukar pada meter dulu. Because, kenapa kena meter? Nampak tak dekat sini? Meter. Dia menggunakan meter, right? Tapi, in the picture, it is in centimeter, right? So, tukar dulu. 30 cm, how's the meter? Berapa meter? 30 cm, berapa meter? Yep, 0.3. Then you calculate. 80 darab with 0.3. 24 Newton meter. Okay, tukar dulu. Okay, wait. This one, teacher will send it to you guys first. Okay. Nah, last one. Nombor 19. Memerlukan paling kurang daya. Which situation you need a very, very least force to pull the nail? Which one? Least force. Sepuluh pula. Sorry. 9. Least force is yang ini. D. Because kita punya daya, I mean, the force that we are applying, dia mesti kena jauh. Okay. Alright. Last one, nombor 20. Medium yang manakah tidak membenarkan bunyi melaluinya? Which medium does not transmit sound? Sangat senang. Memang tak ada sound. No sound can travel. Which one is it? Vacuum ah? Jawapan dia adalah vacuum. It's vacuum. Because in your space, right, dalam angkasa, it's made up of vacuum. So that means memang tak akan ada any kind of bunyi over there. Okay, any kind of sound over there. Okay? So, perambatan bunyi, it's for vacuum. Because why vacuum? Sebab di dalam vacuum, tak ada zarah. Okay, there is no any particles. Dia kosong. So, bunyi terbentuk because of the zarah-zarah dia akan bergerak. The particles are moving. Tetapi dalam vacuum, dia kosong. Tak ada apa-apa. So, bunyi memang tak boleh bergerak. Bunyi tak boleh bergerak. Okay? Cecair, pepejal, gas. All these particles, all these parts, you have some particles inside. You have particles inside, so that means your bunyi still can move. Okay, your sound still can be transmitted. Okay? Faham? Kalau angkasawan cakap dengan angkasawan dekat space, tak dengar lah. They use radio system. Okay, di dalam helmet tu, inside their helmet, right, they have the microphone. So the microphone is a form of like what we call that gelombang radio. So gelombang radio can travel through vacuum. Okay? Gelombang radio can travel through vacuum, not apa ni? Not bunyi. Okay. Macam vacuum mak saya pakai untuk kemas rumah ke bunyi dia. That is different vacuum, my dear. That is different vacuum. No, tak faham. Okay. Sekejap. Okay. Who doesn't know what is vacuum? Who doesn't know what is vacuum? Okay. Ini pepejal. Okay. Ini cecair. Ini gas. Yang ni faham tak? Pepejal, cecair, gas. Okay? Di dalam pepejal, teacher will have zarah. Dalam cecair pun ada zarah. Dalam gas pun ada zarah. Dia boleh bergerak. Kan? Tetapi ada sejenis. There is something yang namanya vacuum. Okay? Vacuum ni dia kosong. Dia tak ada apa-apa. Dia tak ada zarah. Dia tak ada udara. Dia tak ada molekul. Memang kosong. So, dekat angkasa lepas ni, hampir semua kawasan ni dia kosong. Dia tak ada udara, dia tak ada apa-apa langsung. So, dalam keadaan ni, bunyi memang tak boleh travel. Sebab bunyi kena ada benda ni. Dia stick. Baru dia boleh travel. Kalau kosong, dia tak boleh travel. Faham? Understand? Is it the same like an empty room? Don't use empty room lah. Because inside empty room, you still can find zarah. Still got something. Okay? So, that means kalau dia kosong, tak ada apa-apa, then your bunyi cannot travel. So, there was a student who asked, then how the angkasawan communicate? How the astronauts communicate? Because they still need to use their voice, kan? So, astronaut will communicate through radio communication. Okay, gelombang radio. Bukan radio yang radio dekat rumah, It's gelombang radio. So, gelombang radio, dia boleh travel di vacuum. So, they will communicate through that. Suara biasa cannot. Okay? Faham, ah? Yes. Vacuum is just kosong. So, nothing is there. Can understand, students, form 2? Boleh tak? Can teacher move on to bahagian B? We do one question. Kita buat satu soalan. So far, okay, ah? Alright, let me send you this page. Okay, jom kita buat satu soalan. Alright, rickets ialah sejenis penyakit kekurangan nutrien tertentu and then mengakibatkan pertumbuhan tidak normal. Okay, ricket it's a type of disease caused by a particular nutrient and it causes abnormal growth. Apakah nutrien tu? What nutrient causes ricket? What lack of nutrient causes ricket? Which one is it? Sorry, ricket. Vitamin ricket, yes. Ricket ialah vitamin D dan calcium. Okay. The students who have been learning with me before, teacher always advise you, check your marks. Always check your marks. Kalau 2 markah, that means you need to give me two answers. Okay, 2 markah meaning 2 answer. Okay, teacher, kalau benda terlanggar kat luar bumi, ada bunyi ke? Tak ada. You will never hear anything even though the hentaman is very, very cool, very, very strong. Not at all. Okay, come. We move on. Alright. Okay, ada beberapa jenis makanan. Which one is not suitable untuk pertumbuhan kanak-kanak? Same thing. Check markah. Ada dua. So give me two. Assuming A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. Lollipop and French fries. Of course, yes. Lollipop and also French fries. Easy ya. Okay, jom. Kita move on ke kaedah pemindahan haba. Okay, kaedah pemindahan haba, heat transmission methods, dah belajar kan? Bab 9. Okay, this one is bab 9 ah. Okay, ini adalah conduction, sinaran. Ingat tak? Conduction, radiation. That one. Okay. Try dulu, pelajar. Oh, baru belajar today. Okay, never mind. Try dulu. If you don't know, never mind. Kita akan buat. We will do it together. Okay, ada 3 jenis. Heat transmission method, we have 3 types. Okay, right. Teacher write the notes as well. Satu, conduksi. Conduksi is conduction. Number 2, ada perolakan. Perolakan is convection. Number 3, ada sinaran. Sinaran bermaksud radiation. So, cuba tengok situasi ni. Look at the situation. Tell me yang mana satu conduction, perolakan and sinaran. Which one is conduction, convection and radiation? Pelajar yang dah belajar, buat dulu. The students who haven't do, wait for me to explain. Cuba tengok A. Students who have already learned, you should be able to understand this. You should be able to answer this. Boleh tak? Can or cannot? Okay, A is convection. B? Dah, tapi bila cikgu ajar, cikgu tu... Okay, come. Okay, come. Teacher will write down the notes. Come. Kita belajar dulu. Okay. Kaedah pemindahan haba, kita ada 3. We have konduksi. Kita ada perolakan. And ada sinaran. Okay. Konduksi is conduction. Perolakan is convection. Dan sinaran is radiation. Senang je. Conduction, dia berlaku dalam pepejal, inside solid. Okay, yang ni dia berlaku dalam pepejal. It needs some sort of solid to happen for the heat to transfer. Convection, perolakan pula, kalau yang tu pepejal, this one cecair dan gas. Okay, kalau yang ni solid, this one will be liquid and gas. Okay. Sinaran pula, dia memang tidak memerlukan apa-apa medium. Okay? Kalau dia tidak memerlukan apa-apa medium, maksudnya sinaran ni dia boleh berlaku di dalam vacuum. It still can happen inside vacuum because it doesn't need solid, it doesn't need liquid, and it doesn't need gas. It can happen in vacuum. Okay, faham? Okay, nombor 2. Kondaksi ni dia adalah satu proses yang sangat-sangat pantas. It is very, very fast. Okay? Convection, perolakan adalah suatu proses yang sangat perlahan. It's slow. Radiation adalah proses pantas, but dia sangat cepat daripada kondaksi. So, teacher put here, sangat pantas. Okay? Very fast. Okay? Faham tak? Ini je. This is the differentiation yang pelajar kena faham. Oh, and then another one. For kondaksi, your particles, dia bergetar. Okay, bergetar means kalau ini, this is my particles kan? Dia bergetar. Macam ni. Dia bergetar. Like this. For convection, perolakan, zarah-zarah ni bergerak. Okay, because cecair dengan gas, dia boleh bergerak kan? Dia mengalir, right? So, zarah kita pun boleh bergerak. Pepejal, dia bukan boleh bergerak. Dia static macam tu je. So, dia bergetar. Oh, sorry. The particles, for conduction, it will vibrate at the same place. Because it happens in solid, right? So, your solid will never move. So, the particles vibrate. However, for your convection, it happens in your cecair and also your gas, your liquid and also gas. So, the particles, they will flow. They will move freely. Okay? So, Zara bergerak and Zara bergetar. So, in English, particles vibrates. And here, particles moves. So, in sinaran radiation, nothing to do with particle. So, haba dia akan teralih dalam gelombang elektromagnet. Okay, in the form of electromagnet radiation. Itu je. That's all the difference between conduction, convection dengan radiation. Wait, teacher will send this. Now, go back to the question. Cuba tengok soalan ni. Look at the picture. Proses ni. Cecair, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Dia berlaku kat sini. Gas. So, kalau gas, perolakan, kondaksi, or sinaran? Yes. So, perolakan, convection. Okay, easy. Yang ni, lilin, dia ada dekat bawah sini. Okay, the candle is at the bottom, and then you have something outside here. Cecair, liquid, gas. Cecair, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Gas. So, same thing. Perolakan and convection. Okay, yang ini pula. For this one, ada lilin dekat sini. You have a metal rod. Kena haba dekat sini. Cecair liquid gas. Why I'm saying cecair liquid gas? Solid liquid gas. Pepejal. Correct. So for pepejal, what is the process? Perolakan, convection or conduction? Exactly. So, letak conduction. This one. Haba. Kita dapat daripada from the mental bulb. Exactly. Yang ini adalah sinaran. Sinaran. Can see sinaran. So this is your radiation. Senang je. Okay? Faham? Okay, teacher will end now. Come back next week. Kita akan continue dengan soalan-soalan lain. Jangan penting kelas. And have a good sleep, guys. I will see you guys next week. Wafiq, teacher already sent it in the chat.